This is a demonstration of viewing the available learning categories for assessments that are pushed down usually by the district. They're set up at the district level and pushed into all the classes. So we're going to see some that were pre-populated, ready to use, but that doesn't mean that you can't adjust them. You can hide ones that you aren't going to use and you can add custom ones. But this video is going to be about setting the weighting on the available categories. So just to look at them, we'll go to A+ grading and go to categories, and you'll see what's pre-populated here. The editing is where you would do the hiding of these ones if you wanted to just deactivate it so it didn't show up when you were creating assessments. But this isn't where we actually do the weighting settings. You do that down in Settings and Traditional Grade Calculations. Now you'll see that I have access to all of my classes that are open right now and each of the terms. And we have to do it separately. We have to actually set them up in each term and in each class, of course. The idea being that you could have different combinations of weightings or even categories in use in different terms. But we'll start with the earliest one, which is this midterm of the second semester, and I'm going to hit the pencil icon. And you'll see that by default it says everything is in this total points with everything's all a single weight. But what we're going to do is we're going to set this to category weighting. I know the display is a little messed up. This should be pushed over this way, but we want to set it to category weighting. It'll choose the first one, and then I'll just hit the plus, and I'll go category weighting again, and I'll choose the next one, and I'll go again, category weighting, and category weighting, and the fifth one is culminating. Now obviously they're all equal right now, but I wouldn't want to keep them equal, and I like seeing these percentages represented in the weight values. So I'm going to say these values based on what's on my course outline handed to the students. So it's kind of nice. Once you tab out of there, it'll recalculate, and you should see that everything lines up and adds up to 100%. Okay, so now these are all available for assigning to assessments when we get to that. So what we'd have to do now, we save that, but you'll see that that means that only M1 is ready to use. We need this in S2 as well. Sorry, I said M1, M2. So we'll do the same thing. Set category weighting, add, category weighting, add, category weighting. And one of the things that we have seen over the years is that sometimes it's dangerous to have actual weighting early on in the semester because things get disproportionately populated. So sometimes you might have different weighting values as you work through the semester. But in this case, I'm going to leave them the same. And I can save. And now those two sets are all ready to go for this class. I can actually break into the other classes and make them here. You'll see that I did the midterm in this one already, but I haven't done this one. So you can work, you don't have to navigate class by class up here. You can do them right here in order to set your weightings. Okay, that's it for setting the category weightings. Thanks.